Hello there, my dear ladies and gentle boys. My name is Edchef and I greet you to a new episode of the Witcher 3. Last time we climbed this cursed tower here on this little island, and on the top we found a ghost, a lady ghost, and told us everything that happened here. And last time I promised the ghost that I would bring her bones to her loved one. But I decided otherwise and I said no, I won't bring your bones there. Why? I'll tell you in a second. But first, why don't you leave a like, a comment for the algorithm and subscribe if you like what you see. And now I'll show you why I didn't brought the bones to her lover.
All have left me.
Let's engage again in dialogue.
Will you help me now? You promised not to leave me here.
If we say fine, well, we just grab the bones and we're off our way. But I don't trust you this time.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Oh yes, there is one. And if we would grab the bones and bring him to Graham, your lover, we would bring the monster out there.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Oh yes, there she is now. A wave in all the big glory and 10,000 rats.
Gotta catch them.
Well, let's quickly burn the rats down before they lead us to death. Well, those are some tough rats. What happens if I blow them away? Okay, they are not interested by that. But then let's continue with blasting them away. Oh, she ran down. Okay. Well, kinda obvious what would have happened if we brought her back to Graham. It wouldn't have been long till she came out and I killed him on the spot and fled. That's what happened the first time. But I don't wanna do that again. And now we kill her here. If we can't find her. This tower is really a big one. Now we're in the open field. In this nice boss arena. Now some spectre oil. And some potions. 1, 2. For some more strength. Oops. Man, specters are really annoying to deal with. Always teleporting around. Well, and now these swarms of flies are coming. I'm not sure if they are bad. Or if I see it correctly, they are poisoning me. Then we'll better burn them away. Come here. Oh, you're called Pesta. Huh. That's a fitting name. Damn it. Almost dead. And we died. But it isn't all that bad. Our build will protect us. Come here, come here. Oh, now I saw it.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a Pesta.
A Pesta? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting how this will play out. Let's see what happens if we bring the boy here. But first I've gotta find the exit. Where is it? There. Just wanna confirm something. Why we're not fighting there? Harmless. Okay, now. We have here our trusty fast traveling signs. And it's all no problem. So Graham, where are you hiding? Ah. Garen hops from left to right. You wanna go on? So confusing, this village with all the piers and ways standing out. Okay, what's happening here? You look like a monk.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Thoughts to know so. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Okay, then let me in.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Whole story can't be that long ago. But why are the corpses all so rotten?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you really love her?
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, 'twas not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Well, would you repeat it? No. Let's go
It
on.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Oh well, that must have been a strong potion. Looks one that
It's
made
not
her
your
look like a
fault.
dead.
No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a Pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I ran, abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Okay, you are really a man with balls to kiss such a wave?
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Oh man, but somehow I really got a bad feeling about this. Oh, of course, now they are spawning more raves. Why now and not before?
I've waited long enough for revenge.
At least the reds are not attacking.
Now, you piece of filth.
Can we at least loot them?
Last I came
No.
through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault.
Oh,
If
there's...
only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
There is something to
Fine here.
loot.
It's too quiet.
Oh, don't worry,
Chop chop, speed up. Let's
It
get this
will.
over with.
I remember the screams.
it will get loud.
Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Well, that green fire isn't reassuring. All the flames are green. Okay. Well, I expect we've gotta climb back up the tower and fight her there. Ray, you coming? Where are you, boy? Oh, he will come. So there we are.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Annabelle, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I should never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
What she could do with that tongue. Such a lovely face. No, what's it? Oh no.
At last.
She killed him.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Oh, oh no. I thought I could rescue the boy. Prevent him from dying. Well, at least Annabelle is resting in peace now. Both of them. Such a tragic story. Well, but not every fairy tale and love story has a happy end. Can we go down here? Yes, we could. That would be the fast way. Very fast, and then we wouldn't have to tell Kira what happened here. Okay, now let's move on. Curse is lifted, and here, what do you want with the... Well, no, not swarm, with the tower. What's your plan for all this? I want a little fence. I really do miss the riding mechanic from Skyrim. They definitely did it better. The magic horses of Tamriel, capable of climbing every mountain. Yeah. That's definitely fun. Riding up the big mountain of the world's throat.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a Pesta involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
Oh. Okay, what do you want to do with the lamp?
What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
Ooh, where are you going?
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
That's how it ended.
Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Yes, of course. Why don't we look into this matter for a little
not?
girl?
If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Pella.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Okay, well, yes, we could do that. But that's... Actually, I wanted to do another thing. Totally forgot you would be coming.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits
wander midst the living must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Okay, I'll help
Seems
you.
like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Well, you got some balls going there. I'm sure you don't know that there's I'm sure you don't know the curse is lifted. But anyway, we've got another matter to resolve, and like I wanted to say before we got interrupted by the Pella, you know this game and where it's going.
Go.
We have here a nice girl looking at us and just waiting that we take her. Well, I don't have time for you bandits, I've got other matters. I have a package to deliver. Somewhere around here.
Die.
Okay. We are still fighting. I do believe we are fighting this drowner and this water hack here.
Drowners and a water hack. My favorites.
Oh, you're saying it. Let's remove the little stuff. Dodge the mud like I do, and get slapped into the face by this beautiful mate. Oh man, such a hanging tits. Not a nice look to. Not a nice view to look at.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
And the merchant wagon should be around this area. Still going on, man. It drove far off. Can we see the trails?
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Some fine meat.
Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Okay, let's investigate if he's still alive. Okay. Judging by the rot feed, I don't believe so. And always try to dodge these attacks, and you wanna tell me you won't attack me? Okay, that's a bit creepy.
And waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Ow. Missing the merchant's letter. I'm not interested in reading that. Let's get this package for Kira.
Intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Well, Garrett, maybe it gets magic in the process while working on the spell.
Take it easy.
Do we have time for it? Yeah, I think. Let's take this monster nest. Oh, guarded treasure. Okay. Some spiders. Ow, ow, ow. Please don't bite me. Will we die? Will we die? Yes, I'm sure we will. And there we died. One left, the big one. Come here. I will get you as well. Oh, okay. We died. Is that the full heal of the adrenaline points on a cooldown? That's a new one. Hopefully we not too far off.
Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Okay, let's do it again. And the shitty commentary. Well, Garen. Again, Garen. No, Geralt. Maybe it becomes magic in the process. Okay. Let's bring out the big guns. Irid, no, these are insects. Insectoids. Insectoids and some antidote. Yes, this one. No, take it. 1, 2, 3. And now that one. Okay, this time I will concentrate a bit more. Okay, now for the big one. Come here. So, there's our first round. Thanks for the full heal. So, and now. Just do it right, and it won't give any problems. And Degra embryo. Yummy. What nice things we could do with that one. And all the fumes coming up. Well, we should take damage in here from poisoning. But, yeah. Let's get on with it. Here, I have your package. So, would you explain us what you wanna do with it?
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Oh, we've gotta wait. Okay.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
The king Vin Cathel.
Yes, what happened to the third?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Oh yes,
Sounds
gladly.
tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Okay. Why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Giddy up.
Okay, last time I wanted to prove something about the horse racing AI and it was a bit embarrassing. But yes, the AI isn't the smartest and it gives you many chances to win again. You just don't have to be too stupid about it. All you've gotta do is look a bit at your horse stamina, make sure it recovers again, and then take
Whoa,
off.
Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
Ha! As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Yeah, try. Try it. Why don't you win? Here.
I thought you were a better horseman.
For the record, I was riding a mouse.
For someone who usually trots around on a roach, that shouldn't present a challenge. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
So, how's that coming?
Alright, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
Okay. If you ask that way, no.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Well...
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's enough.
Oh, Geralt. You're cheating. It wasn't 10.
Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
That way. Oh, she's losing her clothes. That's nice.
Found me. Congratulations.
Oh, not too hard.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
And that's enough what you get to see.
Know what they call
I
that
don't want to edit it out
constellation in
afterwards.
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Well, that didn't sound like an...
Kira?
Well,
Where?
like a constellation name.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Kinda obvious what she used us for. But, well, it isn't like we know it. Okay, standing here without our boots and gloves. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe, and I say goodbye.